morning class. Not morning, that sounds like a teacher. This is the morning class. We're going to focus a little bit on mobility today. Still doing some core work, but just getting the body moving a bit. End of a long week, so it's always good to mobilize. Let's roll those shoulders. Breathing out, loosening everything off. Getting ready, hopefully, for a great weekend or relaxing or outdoorsy. Nice. And taking the arms out to the side. Let's roll those shoulders. That's it. Rolling the shoulders. Morning. Good. Loosening them off. And let's go for big shoulder circles. Really loosening off those shoulder joints. That's it. Nice. I was saying we're going to focus on mobility and some core today. So we will do exercises, but quite a lot of mobility to get loosened off. All right, standing up nice and tall. We're going to go for 3 roll downs. Taking a nice breath in and breathing out. Tuck your chin down onto your chest. Pull this belly button in. Soften your knees and start curling down. 1 vertebra at a time. Really try to imagine separating those vertebral spaces. Feel that stretch in your back. Relax your head. And on a breath out, curling up. Tucking under, curl up from that pelvis. Rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders slide down and back, and head comes up last. Open up the palms. Good, 2 more. Breathing in. And out. As you're rolling down, literally try and think of it like a string of pearls. Lowering 1 pearl at a time. Arms and head relaxed. Curling down. And on a breath out. Tucking under. Lifting up from that pelvis, 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulder blades slide down, head comes up. Lovely. 1 more. Feel that stretch in your back as you do it. Breathing in and out. Nice and slow. Pull that belly button in, curling down all the way. That's it. When you get to the bottom, let's just hold it there. Relax your head, relax your arms, and swing side to side like a rag doll. Loosening everything off. Nice, and coming down into your knees. All right, putting your right leg in front of you, knee over your ankle, hands on the floor on the inside, and take that back leg quite far back so you've got a beautiful stretch on that back hip flexor. And let's roll those hips side to side. It's more of like a rotation of the hips. We're not just moving the body side to side. Loosening off that hip capsule. That's it. Lovely. And let's take that bottom back, stretching that front knee. And coming forward, lift your chest. You want to imagine almost sliding and gliding those tissues as you're coming forward and back. So it's a nice mobile flowing movement. Stretch, make sure that knee goes straight and forward. Nice, let's go for 2 more. Breathing out. Stretch and back. Last one, reaching back and forward. Nice, let's change sides. Other leg in front. Make sure your knee is over your ankle, hands on the floor on the inside, and let's rotate those hips. Woo, I can feel my body's worked hard this week. This is just what I need. Stretching out, rotating those hips. Nice. 1 more. And it's taking that leg back, stretching back, making sure your knee goes straight and forward. And stretching back. We're going for 5. Really think of sort of oozing, sliding and gliding those tissues. Digging that heel in. Lift your chest. 1 more. Very nice. All right, we're going to go into our Mermaid Straight from here. So stay on your right knee. Have that left leg out to the side. Put your left hand on the floor and reach that top arm over. So I'm all in one line. My hand, my knee, and my foot are all in one line. So try and make sure, if I saw you from the side, it would look like one single lane. Right, from here, let's rotate your shoulders down towards the floor. And breathing out, rotate them back. That's it. And rotate down towards the floor. And back. Really stretch this top arm away from you. And rotate. Nice, and back. Let's go for 2 more. And back, lovely stretch. Last one. Now take your hands in front of you. Keep that leg out to the side. So now I'm almost in 4-point kneeling, but I've got my leg out. And you're going to take your bottom back towards your heels. So I'm kind of in a half child's pose. That's it. And coming forward. So from the side it looks like this. We're going back and forward 4 times. The leg is out to the side. Nice. Make sure it's sort of the side and not behind you. Pushing back. Stretch. Good job. 1 more. Breathing out. And back. Lovely. Bring those knees together. Now we're going to stay on your left knee with your right leg out to the side, hand on the floor, and reaching over. Make sure your hand, your knee, and your foot are all in one line. And let's rotate those shoulders down. And back. Stretch. That's it. And rotate down. And back. When you come back, bring that bottom hip through. 3 more. And back. Lovely. 2. Breathing out as you lift. Last one. And stretch. Taking your hands in front of you. Keep that leg out to the side. I'll go from here so you can see. And we're going to take that bottom back towards your heels. And coming forward. That's it. Stretching back. We're going 4 times. Reaching back. And forward. Push those hands into the floor. And you should feel a stretch on the inside of the thigh. Turn your foot onto the side if you don't feel anything. 1 more. Beautiful. All right. Coming into your high plank. You're going to have your hands directly under your shoulders. Tummy pulled in, stepping back into that plank. Shoulders down and back. From here, step your right foot next to your right hand. Scooch it there if you need. You're going to slide that right hand along the floor. Take it all the way up and over. And taking it back. Stepping back. Shoulders down and back, tummy in. Left leg. If you need to drop that back knee to get your foot properly forward, you can. Bring that foot next to your hand. Take that arm over and back. You can drop that back knee if you need. We've got 2 more each side. Step, reach, twisting, rotating all the way around. Beautiful. Set that plank each time. Reaching that leg through. Big stretch, perfect. 1 more each side. Reach. Nice job. And step, shoulders down and back. Last one. And over, stepping back into that plank. Let's hold it here for 5, shoulders down and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come and lie on your back. All right, we're going to lie flat on your back. We're going to go into leg circles. It's a very traditional Pilates exercise and very good for your hip stability. Hands by your side. You're going to lift your one leg up in the air. Now, if your flexibility is not great, bend your knee. So either with your toe or with your knee, you're going to pull your belly button in. And we're going to do little circles on the ceiling with your toe, but without letting your hips move. So you breathe in and breathe out. If your mobility is not great, have your knee bent and do the same with your knee. Tummy pulled in. We're going for 8 circles one way. As you take that leg out to the side, the temptation is for that hip to move. Really knape so that your hips stay glued to the floor. Breathing out, tummy pulled in. There must be no movement at that hip. Feel those abs working. 3, 2, tummy pulled in. 1, now reverse direction, change direction. You take it a little bit across, out to the side. Don't let that opposite hip lift. As you breathe out, scooping in those abs even deeper. If you're doing it with a bent knee, you imagine you're writing the circle on the ceiling with your knee. I want your knee directly over your hip. 90 degrees. It must be facing there. So if you need to bend it, that's it. Tummy pulled in. 2, 1, and stretch that leg out. And let's change sides. If you're struggling with your knee being straight, rather than have your leg there, I'd rather you be here, because I do want the knee or the foot directly over that hip. So rather bend that knee, it's perfect. Tummy pulled in, let's go. 8 circles one way. Really connect. Avoid letting the hip lift as you take that leg out. Writing little circles on the ceiling. Scooping in those abs for 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse direction. If you need to bend the knee, do it with your kneecap. Tummy pulled in. Scooping in those abs. Make sure that knee is directly over your hip. 3, 2, 1, and stretch that leg out. Beautiful. Arms up above your head. Stay lying down. We're going to go into our roll up. So from here, breathing in, take your arms and your head up. Breathing out, squeeze those inner thighs together, roll through your knees and your spine. If you need to bend your knees, you can, and stretch forward. Reach forward for those toes. Now sit up nice and tall, slide those shoulders down and back, and start curling down from that pelvis. Look at your belly button. Imagine dropping one vertebra down at a time. Control, 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 and all the way back. Beautiful. Breathing in and out. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Squeeze that tummy in. If you need to bend your knees to come up, rather bend your knees almost like a sit-up. Sitting up nice and tall, slide those shoulders and curl. All the way nice and slowly. The last one we're going to do together. We've got 2 more. Breathing in and out. And stretching forward. Sitting up tall and curling down all the way. Beautiful. Let's do this last one together. So let's stay here. Let everyone go together, coming down on the floor, because we're going to roll down together. Let's take a breath in. And breathing out. Stay there. We're going to all roll down together. Stretch. Sitting up nice and tall. Now rather stay here, let's stay here. Now let's go down slowly, tuck under. We're going to pause as we go. And hold it here. Pulling in those abs. And go down 1 more vertebra and hold it there. Tummy pulled in. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. 1 more, hold it. And all the way down. Very nice. All right, bending your knees. We're going to stay on your back. We're going to go into a single leg bridge. So you're going to lift your right leg up to the ceiling. It can be bent if you need. Tummy pulled in. Breathing out, pulling in those abs. Hands by your side. Heel quite close to your bottom. Have it a little bit closer. You should be able to touch it with your hand. And we're going to lift the hips up and down for 10. Breathing out. 9. Pulling in those abs. 8. 7. 6. 5, that's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold the hips up there. This leg, take it straight down towards the floor. Breathing out to come up. Breathing in. Try and keep your hips level. Squeeze through this butt cheek for 5, 4, tummy pulled in, 3, 2, last 1. Taking those hips down, hug those knees into your chest just to release your back. And then we're going to do on the other side. Great job. So right foot down, left leg up to the ceiling. Make sure your heel is close enough that you can touch it. Tummy pulled in, let's go. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5. Nice work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Tummy in, leg goes down and up. 2. We're going for 8. 3. Really push through this heel. Make sure your hips stay level. Scooping in those abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax it down. Well done. Right, we're going to stay on your back. I'm just going to turn around so you can see what my legs do. You're going to lie on the back, on your back, arms out to the side, palms down. Legs are going to stay bent. Tilt that tailbone to your nose. You're going to breathe in, take your knees to the side, but make sure that this top knee doesn't slide back. So you're going to keep your knees together. So you breathe in, use your obliques to bring you back. Feeling it there. Let's go. Breathing in. Knees stay together. Use your abs to come back. That's it. Breathing in. Still tilt that tailbone to your nose. Make sure that you're not just pushing on your hands to come back, that it's all your abs. So don't go too far that you need to use your arms to bring you back. It must just be your abs. Knees stay together. Breathing out, pulling in that belly button. Breathing in. And now keep those knees together. Make sure the hips don't slide. We've got 2 more each side. Still tilt that tailbone to your nose. Breathing in. 1 more each side, then we're going to add to it. Tummy stays connected. Last one, really focusing on using these obliques to pull you back. Nice. Now we're going to take the knees over. Stretch the legs to straighten. Bend and bring them back. Squeeze your inner thighs together. So from here it looks like this. So we're going to take them over. Stretch, toes stay together. Bend. We're going for 8. Stretch. Keep those abs engaged. Really use your stomach. Toes stay together. Don't let the hips slide back. You want to make sure here that you're not doing that. So your hips stay together. Nice. We've got 2 more each side. Breathing in. And out. Stretch. Make sure you breathe. 1 more each side. Tummy pulled in and stretching out. Last one. Beautiful. Now last one to this. Legs straight. We're just going to do it with straight legs. So now it's like a pendulum. So the same as with the knees bent. You breathe in, take the hips and the legs over. You won't go as far. Breathing out to come back. Keep those toes together. Make sure that top hip goes with you and out. It's a very small movement. Breathing in, not so far that all the work is in your hands. Tummy pulled in. Nice. If you need to bend your knees slightly, you can. We've got 2 more on each side. Breathing in, use those abs. Nice. Over. 1 more each side. Keep pulling in those abs. Last one. And hug those knees into the chest. Well done. Rolling up into sitting. Right, from here we're going to do what we call, I've renamed it, the Mermaid was the Mermaid Plank. I've renamed it the Rainbow Plank. You're going to sit on your left side. Hook your right foot into your left ankle in the front. Resting on your hand. So my hand, my bum, and my feet are all in one line. Quite far away from each other. So resting your top hand. I've got to figure out how to turn this watch off so it doesn't talk to me. I don't know. Anyway, don't be here. You want to really think of lifting up that rib cage. Tummy pulled in. On a breath out, we're going to squeeze those legs together and try and lift up. You rotate that top hip. So you rotate, so I've got a rainbow shape. And coming down. Beautiful. Control the down. Make sure you straighten your legs. That's it. When you take it over, if it's too much, you can do this on your knees. If you find it too much, go onto your knees. Let's go. Breathing up. We're going for 5. Rotate that top hip. And down. Slowly down. Control the down. 3. Squeeze those inner thighs. And down. Perfect. Have this top leg lifted up. There we go. Breathing out. 2 more. Squeeze and stretch, tummy in. As you breathe out, squeeze those inner thighs, pulling in that belly button. Last one. Tummy in. Rotate. And down. Beautiful. Let's change sides. We haven't done that one for a while. I'm not sure if you guys have done that. I know Felix has. Right. Hand, bum, and feet all in the same line. Lifting up from here. Grow tall out of that shoulder. You're going to breathe out. Let's go. Breathing out. Lift the hips. Push through that hand. Squeeze those legs together. Rotate that top hip so you like a rainbow. Beautiful. Slowly down. Perfect. Let's go. 4 more. Beautiful thing. Rotate and control it down. Everything is controlled. Nice. 3 more. Breathing out. Tummy pulled in. Lifting up those hips. And down. Still think about this shoulder complex. 2 more. Breathing out. Stretch. And down. Last one. Stretching, beautiful. And coming down. Coming to lie on your back. We're going to go into some abs. Legs up to the ceiling. They can be a little bit bent if you need. Hands by your side. Tummy pulled in. You're going to slide your one leg down to the knee and the other leg slides down, and then slide that toe back up. So your leg lowers as you slide that knee. Breathing out, tummy pulled in. Only go as low as you can, keeping that low back glued to the floor, pulling in those abs. Making sure your tailbone stays towards your nose. Breathing out. We've got 5 more. Breathing in and out. Control it with those abs. Scooping them in. Breathing in. Tummy pulled in for 3. Really pull that tailbone to your nose. Keep that low back glued to the floor. Last one. Beautiful. Bending those knees. Reconnect that tilt to your nose. Tummy pulled in. We're going into our leg swaps. Hinging at the hip. Breathing out as you change. Make sure that back is glued to the floor. And all the work is coming from your abs. You're just hinging from the hip. The knee angle stays the same. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Placing those feet down. We're now going to finish off with just a little combo. Hands behind your head or by your side. We're going to lift up the hips, squeeze through the bum, lowering it down, and as you lower it down, you're going to come up into a sit-up. Breathing out, using those abs. You can have your hands behind your head, it just makes it a little bit harder. Let's go, lifting up those hips, squeeze the bum through the heels, and breathing out. So start with your hands by your side if you need, curling down. If your hands are behind your head, keep them there. Squeeze up the hips, down, breathing out, curling through that spine. Nice work. And roll down one vertebra at a time, control. This is not about pace. Lift and squeeze. Breathing out. Use your breath out to help you come up. Pulling in those belly button muscles. Have your hands by your side. You can keep them here. Lifting up the hips. And down. That's it. We've got 4 more. Curl down one vertebra at a time. Tummy pulled in. Lifting up. Squeeze that bum, pulling in those abs. Nice work. Curl down. Look at that belly button, really pulling in those abs. 3. I've lifted up my toes, so I'm just pushing through my heels. So it's really an activation in my glutes and my hamstrings. That's it. And down. 2 more. Breathing out, curling up. Perfect. I'm so impressed with you all this morning. Rolling down. Last one. Squeeze. And curling up. Woo. Very nice. And coming to lie on your back. Let's stretch it out. Well done. So just a nice combination of moving and activating today. Let's take your legs into happy baby. So lift your feet up towards the ceiling. If you can, grab on the inside of your feet. Your shins are perpendicular at 90 degrees, right angles to the floor. And very gently push pressure down on those feet, rocking side to side. That's it. Right, placing those feet down on the floor. Have your feet wide apart, knees stay bent. Arms to the side, and let's roll those knees side to side. Just loosening off the hips, loosening off the back. Breathing out. We're going 10 times, rolling those knees side to side. Use your breath. Beautiful, last one. Right, from here, let's take your right leg, right ankle, and cross it onto your left knee. Drop that knee out to the side. We're going into our figure of 4 stretch, pulling that left thigh in towards you. Use your hands, wrap them through your leg, and pulling that knee in. You'll feel a nice stretch here in that right butt. You can use your elbow to push that knee back a little bit. Very nice. Right, from here, stretch out that left leg, keep that right knee in. Take your left hand and let's pull it across, stretching out your low back. If you can, the aim is to try and keep that shoulder down and get the knee down to the floor. Obviously, don't hurt yourself. Have your palm facing up. That's it. Very good. Coming back to the middle, let's change sides. Take your left ankle onto your right knee. Pull that leg in. Breathing out, stretch. Really get a nice stretch on that left butt. Beautiful. Let's place that leg down, stretch out the right leg, take that left knee and pulling it across. Stretching out your back. Breathing out. Try and keep that shoulder down. Have a lovely stretch. Use that breath to get a little bit more range. And coming back into the middle. Knees into your chest, rock side to side. And rolling up into sitting. Well done, guys. Amazing start to the day and amazing end to the week. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.